Welcome back, everyone, to BitAssist. I'm Maximilian, your crypto broker, and today we're going to bring you a very exciting cryptocurrency that a lot of you are very familiar with, I'm sure, and that is NEO, looking to build the smart economy of tomorrow. We're going to take you through it in a nutshell, and of course look into the NEO token, look into what gas is, look into a few of the ICOs that are coming up on NEO, and of course ones that have come in the past, and a whole lot of other really interesting things. So let's not hang about and kick on. So firstly, what is NEO? NEO began life as AntShares in 2014. AntShares, founded by Dahong Fei and Eric Zhang, has been referred to as China's first blockchain platform. So they've been around for plenty of time already, and have of course rebranded since being AntShares. NEO is a non-profit community-based blockchain project that utilizes blockchain technology and digital identity to digitize assets, to automate the management of digital assets using smart contracts, and to realize a smart economy with a distributed network. NEO employs a consensus mechanism called Delegated Byzantine Fault Tolerance, otherwise known as DBFT. Participants in the system are able to designate certain nodes as bookkeepers. It is brilliant about DBFT. It's a lot more scalable, a lot faster, a lot more efficient than proof of work, proof of stake. And of course, in a recent interview I've been listening to with Dahong Fei, founder of NEO, is that it's a very easy consensus mechanism to regulate. Meaning like regulate by governments and things like that. So NEO are all about compliance and are really quite keen to get NEO regulated in the near future. Of course, in China, it's illegal to have ICOs or to buy and sell cryptocurrency right now. But I'm sure once they are ready, NEO will be right at the forefront of that. And of course, they are expanding into Europe and South America and all the rest. So that's NEO in a nutshell. The NEO token is obviously their native token. They do have gas as well, but the NEO token is representative of shares in the NEO market and cannot be divided. So one NEO is one NEO. NEO holders get voting rights in the NEO ecosystem, as well as rights to dividends in the form of gas. So like it says there, as a NEO holder, you have part of the company. You have also got voting rights to vote on particular potential changes in the system. And of course, you also earn dividends for staking and holding your NEO. And that dividends is called gas. But in terms of the NEO token, the current price roughly right now is around $84.54. It's all-time high at $162. So we're still basically exactly 50% off. Still, NEO has lost a fair amount of value through the period of the last 2 months, but slowly but surely regaining that value. But still, great time to pick some NEO up. You're still getting it at roughly 50% off. Current rank for NEO, roughly around 11th place, so still just outside the top 10. I do think this is definitely a top 5 crypto within 18 months, if not less. The ICO price, if you're lucky enough to get involved in that, was 3 cents. And when it hit the market, it hit the market at around 18 cents. And the percentage gain, if you're an ICO investor, was 263,368%. So ridiculous money, but it just kind of shows you how far this cryptocurrency has come. And I think we're absolutely nowhere near to where it could go. This is a few $1,000 crypto, I think, in the future. Maybe not in the near future, but definitely one day. Got a strong team, strong following, and of course, really, really strong consensus mechanism as well. We move on to what is gas. This is now the dividends you get from holding NEO, and of course, gas is used to verify smart contracts. It says here NEO holders or hodlers staking their tokens are rewarded dividends in the form of gas. NEO's alternative token gas is generated at a rate of 8 gas per block with the construction of the blockchain. The rate of production is reduced by 1 token for every 2 million blocks generated. Sometime around the year 2039, so plenty time still, gas circulation will reach 100 million and production will cease. Unlike NEO, gas cannot be divided. Oh, sorry, what am I saying? Gas can be divided. Of course it can. It does continue. Gas is generated at a rate of 8 gas per block. And of course, I've just gone through that. The current price of gas is at around $29.73. So still a fair amount of money, to be fair, considering if you're holding a large amount of NEO, you're getting this pretty much for free. And a all-time high for gas was around $84. Keep in mind, I do suggest you get the NEO wallet. That is really, really awesome. You'll be able to store your NEO in there, and of course get gas. I do believe that Binance also give you gas if you leave your NEO in Binance, but come on guys, let's try not keep our money in the exchanges. Okay, so moving on. There's a few things that NEO are trying to do. First things first, what is their vision, and what do they want to achieve? So in terms of digital assets, NEO's vision for the future: digital assets are programmable assets that exist in the form of electronic data. With blockchain technology, the digitization of assets can be decentralized, trustful, traceable, and highly transparent, and free of intermediaries. On the NEO blockchain, users are able to register, trade, and circulate multiple types of assets. Proving the connection between digital and physical assets is possible through digital identity. Assets registered through a validated digital identity are protected by law. So like I said, is that NEO are very keen on getting regulated and making sure that they are compliant. And once identity is to hit the blockchain properly, then these things are literally validated by law. So very exciting to finally see some real digital identity. And I think NEO may actually be one of the first. But in terms of their digital assets, they are much like others. You know, it's decentralized, trustful, traceable, and highly transparent. Moving on though to another point of NEO, and that will be their digital identity, which I'm very keen on. I do like the idea of digital identity making headway in the coming few months and years, because without a proper digital identity, unfortunately this cannot go mainstream. So digital identity refers to the identity information of individuals, organizations, and other entities that exist in electronic form. The more mature digital identity system is based on the PKI, or Public Key Infrastructure. NEO will implement a set of X509 compatible digital identity standards. This set of digital identity standards, in addition to a compatible X509 level issuance model, will also support the Web of Trust point-to-point certificate issuance model. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if that sounds like gibberish to you, but in layman's terms, basically what NEO are building is an infrastructure level that will allow you to verify your assets on the blockchain with your digital identity. So this is really essential for the progress of the blockchain and the progress of smart contract platforms like NEO. Moving on. So the smart contract of NEO. The NEO smart contract system is the biggest feature of the seamless integration of the existing developer ecosystem. Developers do not need to learn a programming language, but can use C#, Java, and other mainstream programming languages for smart contract development and compilation. I know in another episode we did last week, we spoke a little bit about EOS and how simple it is to build smart contracts on their platform and dApps. The same applies to NEO. They try and make it as easy as possible for these developers to build really awesome, lightweight products, unlike Ethereum. But I'm not against Ethereum. I just think Ethereum was the first and was the pioneer, but very quickly did we realize that it's not sustainable long term without the right scalability. It says here, NEO's Universal Lightweight Virtual Machine, NEO VM, has the advantages of high certainty, high concurrency, and high scalability. The NEO smart contract system will allow millions of developers around the world to quickly carry out the development of smart contracts. And that's really what everybody needs, or developers want. They want something easy, frictionless, and so they can build really awesome dApps and smart contracts for us all to use. So NEO well ahead when it comes to this smart contract and the rest. When it comes to dApps or ICOs that have been listed and used by NEO, very exciting projects actually. ONT, a lot of you probably will know. Ontology, Also, they did an airdrop, so it wasn't necessarily an ICO. Nex, which is the decentralized exchange that everyone's keen on. I know a lot of people were a little bit upset that they didn't get involved in that ICO because they did this random like lucky draw thing. So whoever got involved in that, well done. Whoever didn't, let's wait for it to hit the exchange and gobble some of that up. There's also a well-known one called Trinity, a scaling solution for the off-chain scaling solution for Neo, of course. I myself, disclaimer, don't own any Trinity, but I have followed it quite closely. Switch.io, more recently, just had their ICO and hit the market. Done very well, I believe. I myself don't own any Switch.io either, but I know it's a project that's been widely accepted and people like the look of it. Then, of course, there's Addix, Red Pulse, and now Moonlight. Moonlight has just recently hit the scene. I do suggest you guys go take a look at Moonlight. I actually don't own any of these cryptos besides Ontology and, of course, Neo. But a quick piece of information, if you don't already know, there's a really exciting ICO that's coming up soon called NOS. Now, NOS they're having a pre-sale first. If you're a developer or a dApp maker, then you get preference for the pre-sale. So if you know a dApp developer or you know a developer in general and you think that they'd be interested in this, let them know, because they would first to qualify for the pre-sale. No dates have been given for the public sale, but I will update us obviously as soon as that comes out. I'm not going to go too deep into the team right now because a hell of a lot of people know about Dahong Fei. Brilliant man. Travels the globe, publicly speaking about Neo. Got a lot of faith in him, and I think he could really be a great leader to invest in going forward. So I will go into more of a deep dive in the near future when a little bit more news has come out of Neo. But I just want to keep this short and sweet for today. I think that's pretty much it. Don't really have too much more to take you through right now. Remember, guys, if you want to keep getting these sort of coin reports and market reports, go ahead now, subscribe and hit that bell button if you would like a notification as soon as we do update things. And of course, if you've enjoyed this, give us a like. It really helps for us to be found. And then we've just started a really great newsletter as well. A lot of information, incredibly good information there written by our analysts. That will be in the description below, a link to that. So just click on that, put in your email, put in your first name, and we'll send that once a week, every single Monday. But that's it from me again today, guys. Thank you for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, give us a like, subscribe, and should be back again with you tomorrow, if not Friday. And I look forward to speaking with you guys again soon.